I find dating apps a great avenue to actually find new friends, especially for someone who's like me, who lives in the boondocks. I can't really find like-minded people here in the place where I'm living. So I actually utilize dating apps in order to find people who are like me. And when I say are like me, of course, I'm talking about the gay kind. So it's really hard to find people like me here. Trust me. And what I like about these dating apps is some of them actually offer a full-blown bio for you to peruse, to go over and look at. Some of them, yeah, it's just, simple pictures, maybe a few details like age and location, and that's it. And I don't know why. I really have no idea why, but the past few, I guess the past few months, right? I've been getting these really weird messages. Yeah, really weird messages. Um, yeah, maybe I am attracting the different kind right now, but I'm digressing. So yeah, I'm getting really weird messages, and which actually made me think that some people actually take advantage of these dating apps as well. It's actually a gold mine to find people to take opportunity of. And what I really am trying to say is, the people who are scammers, people who pose as different, as a different person in order to scam someone out of money or whatnot, gain instant gratification from another. It just sucks that it actually happens. And for the first time, and I've been using these dating apps for like 3 years, right? For the first time, I actually was able to encounter a girl who tried her luck in trying to scam me. So, the quick story is she says that she is a Thai American doctor who is based in the United States and that she actually is, she gave a pretty lengthy story. And she was like, all up my, she was all up my business, man. I have no idea what's wrong with her. Um, that actually was a red flag. I think the red flag that came, or the red flag was from the dating app. She sent me her Viber digits, and I was like, if you're from the U.S., don't you want to use WhatsApp or something? And she goes like, what's WhatsApp? I was like, okay, this girl is nah. She really raised the red flag level up to another notch right there. And I gave her a chance to come clean or to just stop messaging me, but she kept at it. And she even called me up. Like, we talked on the phone for like half an hour or something. And she was asking me, why are you actually making me feel like this is an interview? But the thing is, her story, she can't keep her story straight. So I kept asking follow up question after follow up question until I grew tired of the shit, right? So I stopped messaging her. I stopped replying to her messages, and then it came to a point that she said, "Okay, Viber messages are really starting to come up slowly." Told her to, reinstall the app. Actually, done some troubleshooting with her because that's me. I'm, the nifty tinkering Chez, and and then there it was. She asked me a favor. I was like, okay, well, what's the favor? Let's see if I can help you with that. She asked me for $10 worth of load, prepaid credits in Globe. I was like, okay, but you know that, you know, what I actually did was I provided her the website of Globe where you can purchase prepaid credits online using your credit card or PayPal account. And she said she lost her cards in an accident and whatnot. I was like, dude, seriously, do you think I don't use my mind? I mean, I try to be a critical thinker every now and then, but you are giving me such an incredible story right now. And that's it. I just stopped. It's like, this is bull. Seriously, naiinsulta yung talino. And I was like, why do people do this to others? I mean, what if she encountered someone who is, half-ass curious as me? How about if she actually got to a point where she found someone who is desperate for companionship, for, the thing that she is offering? And the thing is, her, okay, fine, her picture, the picture that she used was fucking hot. Okay, yeah, she is really hot, man. So, if she found someone who was desperate and at the same time, out of desperation, was not really using their, coconut shell bank, and they just went full blown, you know, lust mode, she would have gotten what she wanted, and she would have gotten an upper hand on that person. I find it really sad that other people are taking advantage of lonely people. These people are the ones who need, companionship, friendship, and instead of giving that, you actually take advantage of them. It's gonna make them feel even more bad. It's gonna make them feel lesser, right? It's it's gonna it's gonna have a big blow on their self-esteem if they actually fall victim to these scammers. I just remember the discussion that I had with one of my friends about the theme of desperation. I mean, my profile mentions my age, and I was thinking that, I don't look desperate in my pictures. Okay, fine, I do have one picture there that says I'm fucking single, and you have to be fucking amazing in order to change that. But doesn't that picture tell you one thing? That it would take a whole lot in order for you to change that. I'm pretty sure I don't come out desperate in my pictures. I mean, do I look like a desperate person in my profile pictures? I don't know. Someone tell me if I do. But, I'm pretty sure she just based it out of age. And I guess it's easier to, maybe it is easier to victimize butches better than femmes. Oh, then again, I really don't know. Maybe that's just a stereotype. Well, anyways, whatever the reason was for her picking me to, try to victimize, I don't care about it at this point. What I really care about is this person is trying to get one up on another. So I reported her account on the app. I'm not sure if they're gonna take my claim seriously, but seriously, that just sucks, man. That others would do that. For what? Measly 500 peso load? Come on. What would you need the load for anyway? You're gonna victimize someone else. But on the theme of desperation, I'm pretty sure maybe she targeted my age. And then I was talking to my friend about, yeah, the theme of desperation, right? And I was actually thinking more of, why are we desperate? Why are we why can't we just be happy with what we have? When I say what we have, I'm referring to being single. Why can't we just be happy being alone? I know sometimes it is, you will always come to the point that you're going to be missing the things that you do or you were doing when you were in a relationship. Personally, I miss someone that, I can talk to at the end of the day, someone that I want to share my day with. Like, hey, this is what happened in my day, and I want to know what happened to her day as well. I miss that. I miss taking someone out on dates. I miss giving someone or surprising someone. I miss doing something. Yeah, I miss showering someone with time, effort, and attention. Oh, this kind of stuff is really, one misses that. As part of the relationship that one can definitely miss. And I'm not immune to that. I definitely have bouts of those instances. And I've been single for 3 years. I've been single for 3 years, yet I am not desperate to jump into a relationship. I don't know how I do it. Um, Recently, a few girls have mentioned that I'm picky, but then again, one has to be picky if you want to get a quality person, a quality woman. If you're not going to have high standards at this point, better better not go into a relationship, because if you are in my situation, 3 years single, you want to be in a relationship, you desperately want to be in a relationship, you're gonna go beeline to the first person that shows attention to you, and that's a recipe for disaster if you're not gonna be picky. I've been in three failed relationships, right? And pretty much those three failed relationships are enough for me to learn the lesson that I need to learn. I need to be picky so that I will not experience the exact same outcome from these failed relationships. And yes, I really do believe that it is better to become single for like the rest of my life than jump into another relationship that's not going to be fulfilling, that's not going to be, enriching for my soul, or that's not going to be long term, and that's not going to last me for the rest of my life. I really do think that. So, yes, I do have a lot of friends that say, hey, date around, go check out other people. It's fine. It works for them. It doesn't work for me. I don't operate that way. I find a girl that I actually have connection with, and I foster that connection. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, it's okay as well. That means we're not really meant to be. And I don't know. I really don't understand why we would need to be in a relationship aside from missing the usual sweetness and whatnot. It doesn't matter if I'm advancing in age and I find myself alone. It really doesn't bother me. For some people, it does bother them, I guess. And for those people who are bothered by that, um, don't get me wrong, guys. I definitely feel you. But I also want you to be vigilant as well, because you are prime targets for scammers, posers, and people who just want to take advantage of you. And I'm not talking about financial here or financial, you know, reasons, but these people take time out of you. These people take your energy away from you. And those are commodities, or those are qualities. Those are things that you cannot put any monetary value on. Just sad. And that's what they take away from you. If you really truly value yourself, try to be picky. Set your standards up high so that if you actually find a girl who passes those standards, and you got a quality woman, and that woman is the best person to take far into the future, settle down, and make a life with. So yeah, I know it's a very lengthy entry, but that's just my 2 cents on desperation. So hope you guys are having a good day. it's actually towards the evening, and yeah, have a good day, guys. Ciao.